Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, direct your attention to center court. Now, to present the most valuable player, NBA Commissioner i-Slxp.
To the great fans here tonight, to the first-class organization, and to an all-star group of teammates, you are the NBA most valuable player. Congratulations.
Wow. Thank you. It's an honor to receive this award. But first things first, this isn't just me. To the 14 guys on my team, the great coaching staff, you guys made this happen as much as I did. Thank you. But most of all, this is for all of you. It's an honor to receive this award in front of the greatest fans in the world. Your support means so much to me. And of course, Mama, Dad, Yvette, CC, I love you guys. This is for you too. But now, it's time to go out there and win this game.
There's a buzz here in San Antonio, Texas, with another sold-out arena. The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at San Antonio, so important in a 7-game series to maintain the home court advantage. The fans, the players, the coaches, guys, they know it's all on the line.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
That's why you grind so hard during the regular season, to get this payoff, home court advantage. And that's exactly what they've worked for.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Wiggins is out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Allen Crabbe. Then there's Towns. And it's Dellavedova in at the 1 spot. Spurs on defense. It's a 3-point game. Here's the dish to Ilyasova. Crabbe kicks to Towns. It's tipped. The feed to Dellavedova. Shot clock at 5. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Now here's Freak. Outside Leonard. He kicks to Freak. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Wiggins drives in. The 9-foot shot. That's good from Ilyasova on the assist by Wiggins.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Freak kicks to Green. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Here's Aldridge. Buries it from 3-point range.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from 3-point range.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Dellavedova. And Ilyasova kicks to Dellavedova. No good. And the Spurs going the other way now. Freak with it. The tray. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
This is
we have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. Number one, the Spurs.
I think this is one of the reasons this team is where they are right now. They are very opportunistic and aggressive, not just in causing turnovers, but in converting them.
Well, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
That's moving! They talked about how important this game is to them because it sets the tone for the rest of the series. Saying to win or lose, what is important in this opening game is that we play tough, we play smart, and we let them know they're in for a heck of a fight with us. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by San Antonio. Crab, no good. Spurs leading by 3. Leonard, the pass to Freak. This is to Green. Splitter kicks to Freak. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And what are you doing? Stay down.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Freak. Traps in the tray. Freak's got 8 points.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Cloak loose. It's stolen by Green. And a wide open look for Freak. Wide open shot is on the money. He's got 10.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Crab kicks to Dellavedova. He dishes it to Crab. Shot off the screen. Will not go. This is off the front eye. San Antonio leading by 6. Pass to Freak. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Dellavedova. Kicks it to Wiggins. And stolen by Freak. Leonard on the wing. The pass to Freak. The wide open look here for Aldridge. Good on the three-point shot. Aldridge has got his second basket of the night. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers. And
that's moving. The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Start it.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through LaMarcus Aldridge. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and Coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Dellavedova. And stolen by Freak. And here come the Spurs again. San Antonio with the fast break. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
That's now 7 straight for them coming from fast breaks.
Yeah, and they're making it look easy, guys, running it down the opponent's throat.
So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 16. And now West pushing it up. No one back to stop them.
You know, you look at what they're doing, and it's easy to see why they want to run right now.
And guys, 9 straight points for them on fast breaks. And you can't blame them for getting out.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. Freak. West outside. To the paint. Here's Freak. The shot's good on the assist by West. 17 points for Freak.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long.
For Daniel Green. And then for Minnesota, Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Solomon Hill comes in for Crabb. And it's Johnson in for Matthew Dellavedova. Now here's Wiggins. Jang with the screen for Hill. Feeds it to Pekovic. Leonard with the steal. Here's Freak. Cans it from downtown. Freak's got 20 points.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
And stolen by Freak. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Goes up, throws down the breakaway jam.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Now here's Johnson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Jang dishes to Wiggins. That's good.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Now Rondo. In the corner, it's Freak. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. And that's now 27 points for Freak.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Freak. He's got 27. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. The rebound by the Spurs. Leonard the pass to Rondo. Here's Freak. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Now here's Johnson. He feeds it to Hill. Wiggins up top. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Now here's Freak, covered by Wiggins. Spurs passing it around. And that one's good. Freak.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Tries to save it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Rondo, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Freak. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Freak. He's got 32 points and 9 steals. Good contributions for him offensively with the assist, and also making some nice steals.
You know what, Clark, you're right on the money with that. He's been just as creative as he has been disruptive.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now here's Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Here's Pekovic. West with some nice D.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
pass to Pekovic. And it's Freak with the rebound. He got it up. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. It's the Spurs running away with it. Live from the AT&T Center. He sat down with Freak to discuss his MVP season and what winning the award means to him.
It's such a great honor. And I never dreamed it could really be me. But, you know, MVP isn't an individual award in my eyes. I owe so much to my teammates, my coaches, my family, and my fans. I'm so grateful for them.
Clark, no doubt he put in a truly historic season.
And without question, he's the best player in the league, Kevin. And right now, his team needs him to play like the MVP because they follow his lead. And if they're going to win it and get this victory, he's got to play like the MVP.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Crabbe. Johnson is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Gorgui Dieng, and it's Towns in at the center position. Johnson's shot is off.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Outside, Green. Here's Freak. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And here's Freak. He has 40. It's good from long range. Freak's got 43 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played really well. He had 37 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Here's Dellavedova. Here's Pekovic. Lays it up and banks it in. Pekovic has got his first 2 points.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Back to Rondo. The dish now to Freak. And that one is hammered home.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Dellavedova. 7 points in the game. And it's Hill penetrating. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good. Freak. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. And both free throws good from Freak.
Another trip to the stripe for him. And I'll tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
The tray. Shot's good. Freak's got 50 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Pekovic. And a wide-open look here for Wiggins. And again, it's Minnesota.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 15. And another basket for San Antonio.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Rondo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And, of course, an appropriate comparison right here with the tremendous playoff performance we're seeing from this young man tonight. It definitely calls to mind the 63-point performance from the great Michael Jordan.
You know, and to compare the game he's having to that game in 1986 is saying something, because a lot of people think Michael Jordan's performance that night was the greatest game ever played. I mean, it would be hard to argue with that. Those 63 points came against a Celtics dynasty at the peak of its powers during their run to a 3rd NBA title. And I remember after the game, Larry Bird said he's God disguised as Michael Jordan.
Now here's Freak, covered by Wiggins, and that one's good. Freak.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. No good off the back of the rim. San Antonio's gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Leonard kicks it to West. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Exactly what they want right there. Continue to get good looks.
Pekovic, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And stolen by Jang. 1 second left. A dominating first half.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Same approach as always. Give me the ball. Let me do my thing. Sometimes guys on our team or a coach try to overthink things. It's simple. Just get the ball to your natural score. Make sure you don't trip on yourself when you're getting out the way.
Kevin?
We're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just 1 half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for San Antonio. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Splitter is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Freak in at the 1. Outside Leonard. The feed now to Freak. He kicks it to Splitter. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. 5 on the clock. Leonard dishes to Freak. From deep three-point range. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Crabb. Dishes it to Dellavedova. They double him with Freak. Grab the pass to Dellavedova. They set the pick from outside the arc. There's the bucket. Good. Dellavedova's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Minnesota.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And Green gets it to go.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Poked away and stolen by Freak. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And Green with the basket on the assist by Freak. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor. Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with two hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Freak can't convert after the good screen.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The tray. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Crabbe. On the wing, Wiggins. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. 17 points for Andrew Wiggins.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Leonard on the wing. Aldridge with a screen on Wiggins. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. It's good from about 19 feet.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
Here we go.
Find out what Doris broadcast for us.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Wiggins. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half, and Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Freak. Goes back up. And Aldridge with the layup. Aldridge has got 10 points in the game.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Towns with the steal. He dishes it to Johnson. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
Here's Crabbe. He's got 8. Towns sets the pick for Johnson. Wiggins right side. 6 on the shot clock. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ilyasova's got 4 points now in the quarter. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Freak. Fires the 3. Count the bucket. Freak's got 9 points here in the second half.
the defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Kicks it to Wiggins. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Parker comes in for Green. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Minnesota. Gorgie Dang comes in for Ilyasova. Now here's Freak, guarded closely. There's the three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Wiggins with it. Leonard picks him up. Crabbe kicks to Pekovic. To the middle. Here's Wiggins, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. And San Antonio shooting so well, 63%, the offense working as one cohesive unit. So on the floor for Minnesota, Gorgie Dang is out there with Towns. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Allen Crabbe. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Johnson outside. Launches it. The shot will not go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Johnson. Freak dishes to Clark. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Another shot, and Dang gets it to go.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Freak. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Johnson up top. The pass to Dang from 15 feet away. The second chance effort. Johnson's shot is off.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Freak, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Johnson kicks to Zhang. Here's Wiggins, and he drops that one in. Wiggins has got 27. The Spurs have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Freak. And he lays it straight in. Freak's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. They set the screen. Wiggins against Green. Johnson, a wide open look. And it's Johnson again missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Move the ball.
Freak kicks to Clark. Freak with it. From deep. Rebound, Minnesota. Zhang's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Wiggins, right side. Soft touch off the glass. Wiggins has got 15 points here in the second half.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Johnson. Over to the left wing. And that one's good by Clark.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
Now here's Johnson. Defense is right there. They double him with Freak. Knocks it loose.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Launches a three, and he gets it to go.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. Clark, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Freak kicks to Green. Feeds it to Freak. And that one's good. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. That's good. 6 points for Johnson.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
The Spurs shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. And that one's good. Freak.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Here's the three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Wow. What can you say?
Here's Johnson. Inside. Here's Wiggins. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
There's Freak. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Crabbe kicks to Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Johnson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And some changes here for the Spurs. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Splitter. And it's West in for Daniel Green. Now, Freak
move the ball.
To the right side. Drops in the layup for 2.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Johnson, the pass to Blatch. Back to Johnson. He feeds it to Udrich. Knocked loose and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now here's Freak from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Man, he's got a tremendous ability to knock it down from deep. I mean, that's a big-time triple.
No doubt that's a difficult shot. You're talking 3 or 4 feet beyond the arc.
And another basket for San Antonio.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Timberwolves have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. To stop the run, and there's Udrich. That's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists tonight. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
2 minutes.
From deep. Rebound, Minnesota. Ilyasova's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Johnson in the corner. Lots of room. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
They set the pick inside. Shot's good for Seraphin.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
1:27 left to play in the final quarter.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game one of the series for the Spurs.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And that one's good.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Johnson dishes to Udrich. Knocked loose. Passes it to Clark. The feed to Freak. Lets it fly. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Udrich. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. And that one's good by Clark.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
And that will wrap up this round 1 broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith,
how long do you think this will last?
Forever? Man, I don't know. You guys are the ones that make a big deal about this kind of thing. We're just trying to win games and compete for a championship. If we're thinking too much about some stupid streak, then it's going to be over real quick anyway. So stop asking about that stuff. Let's talk about something else, please.
Do you feel like you've been taking too many shots from long range lately?
Man, look, you act like I didn't make any. I hit plenty of them. So I don't see what the issue is. And if I'm knocking them down, then I'm going to keep firing them up. I mean, why wouldn't I? It's all about them buckets. Y'all know that.
Well, it's no secret that you're approaching free agency. Are you going to give a hometown discount if they make an offer?
If they make an offer. Look, I don't know what games you've been watching this season, but I fully expect to have every opportunity to sign back here if that's what I feel is best for me and my family. Believe that. But we got a season to finish, so let's just move on, please.